Ladies and gentlemen, we're here live at Daytona Beach, Circumcision Crisis Protest. It's been a fantastic day here in Daytona Beach. An amazing crowd of local activists come out and joined us. And it's a beautiful day, shirt sleeve weather, a little bit of clouds. It's in the 70s, there's a honk of support. And you can see that there's a trucker supporting us. And you can see the large number of people that we have out here today. And this is a very special treat for me to meet to run into Charlotte Chase again. Charlotte, why don't you tell our friends how we first met?
I met Brother Kay in San Francisco at the Gay Pride Festival. And ever since then, I've been an activist.
That's awesome. And we did you did an interview with me and another friend of ours, didn't you?
Yes, it was Jack Britton.
And people really enjoyed that, if I recall. It was, and was it photographed too, or was it just a video?
There was a photograph and a video, I believe.
Yeah, and then people, it was a great story.
It was.
And so you're an activist now, Charlotte Chase.
I am.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will put an end to circumcision in the United States.
Woo! Hi.
This is Bailey Beers.
Hi, I'm Bailey. I'm a state director for Your Whole Baby, Florida state director. I'm also a local, and I became an activist while being pregnant and researching the topic, trying to prove to the father of my child that it is wrong, because it is. And I am so glad to be out here and meet Brother Kay.
So you had to prove to the father of your child, and
yes.
Did he get on board?
Yes, he is intact, and he will stay that way.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Bailey Beers.
Hello, my name is Alexandra Henry, and I am here because I am a profound believer in human rights.
And when did you first become aware of the intactivist movement?
I think I was born an intactivist because my father and brothers were intact, and it was always very normal to me, but I just knew it was wrong.
And you're a Florida family?
I am.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Alexandria, for coming out.
Thank you.
Hi.
And this is Christina Denham. And you're an intactivist. How did you become aware of the intactivist movement?
About 5 years ago, I gave birth to a baby boy, and I kept him intact because my husband is. And I was looking up how to care for an intact penis because the daycare he was at had retracted him, and I got really upset about that. So I did my research about how to care on the internet, and I came across Let's Date Men and Their Friends. It was right around the time that the American Pediatric Association, they changed what they said about ethics, and it's near and dear to my heart. This is a movement. Baby boys deserve the right to their full genitals.
They really do. It's just a tragedy what American doctors are doing to our nation.
It's medical fraud.
Thank you, Christina Denham.
Thank you.
And here we have, you've got your hands full.
Yes.
Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Nicolette. This is Atlas. Say hi, Atlas. And Artemis.
And the intact generation is here, and for your family,
sure.
aren't they?
Yes, definitely.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming out here today.
No problem.
And bringing your small army.
Thanks for doing it.
Bringing your small army. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Patrick O'Brien. And Patrick, you've got your Boys Are Born Perfect t-shirt on, Your Whole Baby. Thank you for coming out and joining us today.
That's right, thank you.
And all of us send our prayers for your good health out. You had a stroke just a couple weeks ago.
Yes, I did, and I'm recovering very well. Thank you.
Well, God bless you, and I know all the intactivists' prayers are on your side for a full recovery.
Thank you.
We can't afford to lose anyone in this struggle.
It's time to start treating males like first-class citizens here in the U.S.
Amen. Amen. And here we have Mom and her handsome son. And what is your name, young man?
Brandon.
Brandon.
That's Braden, and I'm Cassandra Smith.
Braden. Cassandra Smith. Cassandra, how did you become an intactivist?
I was lied to. I hurt both of my sons. It's just a crime. I'm angry, so I joined the intactivist group because the more I found out, the more I was against it. We finally had a third son, and we kept him intact. He's perfect, whole, happy, healthy, No problems. You're being lied to, America. Wake up. Save your boys.
Thank you for joining us out here today. You and
Absolutely, I wouldn't miss it.
you and Braden.
Braden.
Wonderful. And now here's, ladies and gentlemen, you've met. I'm gonna have to turn this way so the wind doesn't blow out the audio. You've met Laura, and how do you? Your middle name is Guggenheim, or is that your last name?
That's my last name.
And we met you. We've seen you several times on this tour, but you've driven quite a distance to join us at several of these events. And I believe, I know you were born in France.
Yes.
Do you still hold French nationality?
Yes, I am French citizen. Yes.
Yeah, and I go back to something you told me the other day. I said to you, because your boy was born in France.
Yes.
Was it 6 years ago or 4 years?
7 years ago.
7 years ago. And I asked you the other day, and I think it bears repeating. It's such a powerful statement. I asked you the other day, I said, if a French doctor at the time had suggested to you that your boy be circumcised, how would you have reacted?
Yeah, I would have reported him to the police, because somebody wants to cut my baby's genitals. How crazy is that? There's nothing wrong with normal genitals. Every single man in my family is intact. My grandfathers, my uncles, my cousins, my father, my husband, my brother, my son, nobody has ever had a single issue. The issues seem to be in the minds of Americans.
Can you briefly tell us about what you've learned about forced retraction and the importance for parents to beware of that?
The most important thing is to never ever retract or pull back on a baby or a child's foreskin. That will tear the genitals and that causes infection. I think that's why so many American boys are supposedly having issues while Europeans do not.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you for driving, and you're going to be with us at a few more protests this week, aren't you?
I'll be there in Orlando, the 2 protests, and possibly at the other one.
Wonderful, great.
Yeah.
Coming out. And then we've got another mom and her baby out here on the corner. Let's go talk to her. This, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very, very busy intersection here in Daytona Beach. That's the hospital over there. That whole complex is the hospital. In the distance behind the protesters across the street there is the local high school. And we have a number of high school students that came by here at lunchtime and we gave them a card. And then there are 2 local colleges that are just down the road. And let's meet this mom here. Tell us your name and why you're an intactivist.
My name is Brenda, and I'm an intactivist because I believe all men deserve the same rights that my baby got when he was born.
And you want to introduce him?
This is Sven.
Sven?
Say hi.
Awesome. Wonderful name. Wonderful name. Well, thank you for coming out.
No problem.
So, now I see who we want to talk to now. While I've been interviewing you all of these local intactivists, the road crew and some others have been marching there across the street by the high school. You can see. We're going to, here's a very special man we're going to talk to, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you will recognize David Wilson, the founder of GIAW, the longest standing annual intactivist protest event in the United States. David, tell us about GIAW. It's coming up next month, isn't it?
We're coming up. I head there on the 26th. We'll be on the west side of the
Where do you
Capitol.
head? Tell us where you head.
To Washington, D.C., to the west side of the U.S. Capitol. We'll be there from March 27th to April 2nd. Now on April 1st, we will march from the U.S. Capitol up Pennsylvania Avenue to the White House, where we'll spend the rest of the day and evening there. But this is very dear to my heart.
And David Wilson, you drove up from Cocoa Beach today to join us.
Yes.
You've joined us at, I believe, one other event on the Florida tour,
yeah.
And you'll join us for
Orlando, Cocoa
so you'll be at
Beach,
both Orlandos,
and
Cocoa Beach,
and West Palm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see this is the determination that intactivists, at some point, if you're an intactivist long enough, you get this kind of determination that you realize you have to drive to go to events with other intactivists, and we're a growing movement. And this man has been one of the early pioneers and leaders of this movement. Dozens and dozens of intactivists gather in Washington, D.C. Annually for Genital Integrity.
Genital Integrity Awareness Week.
Awareness Week.
Yeah, I originally founded the Sixth Society, which is the Stop Infant Circumcision Society. S-I-C-I-E-T.
Six. Yes. Thank you, David Wilson. Thank you for your years of service, and we look forward to protesting with you the next few days in Florida here.
I'm here. I'm ready.
And here is the Celeste.
Hello!
And Celeste, we're about 2 weeks into this tour now. How's it going?
It's going so great. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to be educating people today. It's been a wonderful day in Daytona Beach. We're right next to a hospital, 2 high schools, and a college. And we've been educating hundreds of young people reaching them before they have their babies. Everyone has been extremely receptive here, taking our info cards. I've only had one person out of hundreds decline an info card. It's been wonderful, and the cops here have been treating us great. They've been smiling and taking pictures. It's just been awesome here.
And I want to get a picture for our viewers of your hat band.
Oh yes.
So
intact generals are human rights.
I think I can walk around and catch the whole thing. Intact, and you've gotten a number of comments from people. Oh, and there goes your hat.
There goes my hat. It's really windy here.
Totally cooperating.
Super strong arms.
Here's a man taking a picture.
Hey, let's go.
See, here's a local man taking a card. He's taking a picture and taking a card. Thank you for your support, sir. And so you can see that's what we've been seeing all day long, ladies and gentlemen. Just a lot of local support. Let me go and join. Can you press that button again for me? I think it goes double. And I will join the other protesters here. This is the walk sign that resets because it's a long light, so it will give you another 25 seconds because the traffic is stopped there.
And we've done a lot of chalk work here today.
And Celeste has, I don't know how well that will show up on live, but Celeste and...
no way to circumcision, his body, his choice.
I can't tell, I actually can't even see my screen, ladies and gentlemen, so...
I also did that chalk over there by the high school where all the high school kids are going back from important lunch.
Charlotte, is this your first circumcision protest then?
It's my first protest, yes.
How's it feel?
It feels great.
It's awesome, isn't it?
It's really awesome.
Yes. You can feel that you're making a difference.
Yes, I'm glad to be here to help educate people in America.
Wonderful, and thank you so much for coming out. This is a great crew we have out here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we're waiting for this light to change. Okay, here we go. The wind is really strong, so we've strapped our big banner. Here's another motorist taking an info card. We've just handed out a lot of info cards here. There's a big biker event going on here in Daytona Beach. We're just about a mile down from, well, I can actually see it. You probably can't see it on this video, but the Daytona Beach, the famous, world famous Daytona Beach Speedway is just about a mile, three quarters of a mile down the road there.
We also have my big sign hanging right in front of the high school that all the high school kids are passing. I've been watching them take...
Let's go over and take a look.
All right. I've been watching... Here we got some more chalk work here. Boys deserve their whole piece.
And again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if this shows up on the video or not. Research functions of the foreskin. And Celeste has been setting up her sign. Celeste has been setting up her sign everywhere we go. And like I said, during lunch, a lot of high school students were going back and forth.
I've been watching the high school kids walk in front of it, take pictures of it.
Awesome. So we've got the light on our side now. And a few other intactivists have gathered on the far island. There's some honks of support. It's just, I mean, we've heard, yeah, there's real support. Yep. Thumbs up on that car. He really wanted to make sure we heard his honk.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see what a successful protest we're having here in Daytona Beach today. It is, if I'm seeing my watch correctly, it looks like it's about 1:18 Eastern Time. So we'll be out here until 3 o'clock. We will be in Orlando tomorrow and Orlando the day after tomorrow. So we're 2 days in Orlando at different locations. You can see that on our event page at bloodstainedmen.org. And while you're on bloodstainedmen.org, ladies and gentlemen, if you have an opportunity, please use the PayPal button and donate what you can to fund these nationwide protests. If you can make a recurring donation, that helps us even more to plan. But we really do rely upon your kindness and generosity to finance the travel of the Bloodstained Men road crew. And I will sign off with that. I'll give you a few parting shots of us crossing the street. And I will see you live. I'll be on Facebook tonight with more details from today's protest. And I will see you tomorrow live from Orlando. Thank you for tuning in.
Venus is right.